All right, write-up number 2. This is the write-up for Nordy's Barbecue and the Weekend Trailer Park Supervisors. So before I get into this, it's now Monday night. The first video, the Golden Boys Ellis Island, that was recorded Saturday morning while I was at work. So you'll see that video was about 12 minutes long, and I didn't know at the time I had to upload it. I just figured this out like 15 minutes ago. So once I figured that out, instead of recording all 4 games on Saturday and finding out that was a waste of time, I just put it off and was going to say, fuck it, I'll write them on Sunday. And then I didn't write them yesterday. And then it became Monday. I said, shit, I gotta write those write-ups. Then I looked at that video again, tried it one more time, figured it out, like literally 15 minutes ago. And it's pretty easy. Just have to press a button. So now I'm going to do the last 3 games. It shouldn't be too difficult, just pretty much talk about the game, same format, except this time I'm at my apartment. Sorry, I was eating some almonds before. I clogged up my throat there. This is just the lighting. Like, my eyes are not that dark. Looking at myself in the selfie cam again. I know I look horrible. I got rid of this, though, on Saturday when I did the Ellis Island game. It was really bad. So now I look, horrible, just not hideous as usual. But next week, I'll probably say this in the other 3 videos that I'm recording. I think it's a go that Jesse and I are going to be doing this a little bit more professionally done. Well, I think just in his apartment. So, not much different than this, but it's Jesse. He makes things cooler than I ever could, so let's get into the game. We're already 2 minutes and 45 seconds in, and I haven't talked about it. Nordy's Barbecue going into this game, they had won 3 in a row. They had a rough start to their season. They played arguably the 3 best teams, Golden Boys, Titletown, numbers on the board. Went 0-3, people wrote them off. Weinstein couldn't hit anything. Now the last 3 weeks, Weinstein literally has not missed. They won 3 in a row. They were winning by like 20 points on average, scoring like 75 a game. Waldman was playing so well that basically removed himself from being a captain next season. So I hope that was worth it, Greg. As for Rudy's team, they started the season off 2-2. They had lost a few in a row going into the game. Their success was based off Cap's success. The few games that they won, he was 7-8 assists, 5 or 6 threes. He had the heat check 3 that he usually does and won like 3 or 4 feet beyond the line. That was going in. Great defense. And then he just stopped scoring at the same rate. Shouldn't say he stopped scoring, but just at the same rate. As for this game, you could say that Weekend Trailer Park stopped scoring a lot in general, not just Cap. It was 7-7. Swecker and Weinstein had all 7 points. Freyer hit a 3. I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be a little bit more competitive than I thought. It's not going to be a 25-point blowout. I was wrong. It was a 25-point blowout at halftime. So I said it was 7-7. Next note that I made was 14-7, Nordy's Barbecue after a Weinstein 3-pointer. And then 29-9. So that's a 22-2 run. They're capped off by a Taha 3. We all know the drama that's been going on in the Nordy's barbecue locker room. Long story short, Greg Waldman wants to get the respect that he feels he deserves around the league. So by doing so, he's been playing himself more minutes, worrying only about his stats. We'll get to the stats part later. And all this is coming at the expense of Taha Jennings. Taha had double digits this week, the first time he had legitimate minutes. Like I said, we'll get to the Waldman part later, but just know it's becoming an issue. And it's probably going to be the reason why they don't win the title this year. That'll be covered again later too. At halftime, it was 44-19. Cap had 11 of those points for weekend trailer park supervisors. This is the thing. Not only can I not edit it, I don't know how to, and chances are if I did, I wouldn't want to. So for this week, you're gonna have to deal with that. Next week, I think you still might have to deal with that. Just it'll be a little bit funnier because Jesse will be there, and you won't have to look at just me, and you won't have to listen to me just talk to myself, which is what I'm doing. I kind of feel weird. I have neighbors upstairs there. They probably think I'm kind of psychotic, but if they don't know that by now, then anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Halftime, Weinstein 14 points, which is 5 less than weekend trailer park supervisors had their whole team. Swecker 13 points. A lot of rebounds, a lot of assists at that point. Waldman had 8 points. Still gonna wait off on him. To end the first half, Swecker had a really nice play. I really don't know what that really nice play was. I just wrote Swecker, really nice play. Let's see. In the second half, Nordy had a 4-point play, but not a 3-pointer and a made free throw after. A made shot plus the foul, offensive rebound off his own miss at the free throw line, rebound, layup. Score at that point was 50-21. So about 15 minutes left. Waldman's chasing his triple-double, putting Taha on the bench. Even 30-point blowout, Taha's just, he's pissed. He keeps on looking at me like indicating time that he's not getting, which I don't blame him. Finally, Waldman asks how many rebounds and assists he has. I look at the stat sheet because I don't do the tally thing that drives people nuts. It looked like 10 rebounds and 10 assists easily, so I just said you have it. And once he heard that, then he was comfortable to come out. Once he got his, it's just selfish. I'm happy that he only had 9 assists at the time. I'm thrilled. He deserves it. Taha deserves those minutes. Especially with counts out, only 5 guys. You guys know my thoughts on this. Cap hit some threes in the second half. Well, actually hit a 3, but it was enough to get him to do the whole let's go, one stop. And in reality, it was a 20-point game at that point. Never really got much closer than that. Haas had 20 points in the second half. I wish we had advanced stats because you're going to see that he had 23 and 11, and it's going to impact his player rater, and people are just going to read the box score, but that was pretty much all garbage time. Anything in the second half was really garbage time, but I would never say that to him directly because he'd probably kill me. It's like 4 players I legitimately fear in this league, and he's one of them, so I'll do all the Haas insulting from my kitchen. I feel totally comfortable about it, just a little bit better than usual. What am I missing? Nordy had the bandana for Swecker, although he didn't make it look nearly as cool. That's about it for that. I don't like Weekend Trailer Park Supervisors team. They just can't score. And even then, their strong suit is defense. They gave up 75 points. But that's about it. Gonna end the video. Gonna upload it. Like I said, next week will be with Jesse. So you won't just have to look at me. You won't just have to hear me. This is just more of like a trial run for this week. So deal with it. Bye.